Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here. And you are welcome, my friends, and welcome to another Captain Marvel video. I don't know what I'm going to title it, but I'll think of something clickbaity and exciting. So I, for one, actually prefer Carol Danvers to Brie Larson. Actually, not a bad character. I kind of enjoyed her character in the film. I actually think this film is going to struggle in its second weekend. You are going to see a huge drop-off because it has very little rewatchability. Now, what you're going to get from the media and the pro-respect Wham situation is, yeah, trolls, look what's happened, big opening. Don't be fooled, because the second weekend, it's going to drop off so big, it's going to hurt these people so bad, they'll be wearing bandages all over. You know, like the Invisible Man movie, the really old one, when he has to wear a bandage so people can see him? That's how many bandages these respect women, these SJWs, are going to be wearing when it gets to the second weekend drop-off. Don't believe me? I think that's what's going to happen. I definitely think that's what's going to happen. And I'm looking forward to be proven right. It's International Women's Day. But what's happened with the promotion of this film, the negativity of this film, is pretty bad. And Rotten Tomatoes have taken down the audience scores again. The gift that keeps on giving. You know, this is just embarrassing for Marvel Studios, Disney, Captain Marvel and Brie Larson, that this film has got so much protection. It's like, oh, don't show the audience scores. Listen, it doesn't matter if a few people are kind of like bombing it like you're saying they're doing. Everyone can't be bombing it, right? Not everyone can be voting this movie down. There's some people who obviously, genuinely don't like this movie. So taking it down just makes you look bad. It makes you look like you're scared because you've got your 81%. Yeah, it's down to 81%. Still not terrible. Not great. It's not. I mean, Wonder Woman, I don't know what Wonder Woman is now, but I remember Wonder Woman being in the 90s when it was first released. So on her opening weekend for sure. And, you know, these reviews always go up and down in percentages. So already below Wonder Woman. But Captain Marvel is going to make a lot of money this weekend. There's no question about that. The precursor to the most anticipated CBM since Superman the movie. I mean, it's massive, you know. Even I'm looking forward to Avengers Endgame, and I'm a DC fan. So there's no question. And of course, the way they will be selling it is that the people who didn't want Captain Marvel to do well have lost. We haven't lost. We just have to wait to the following weekend to see this massive drop-off. And I can promise you, friends, there will be a massive drop-off. There's no question about that. This film cannot sustain a high box office through its run. There's no question about that because I've seen it. It's very generic. It's very empty. As I say, Captain Marvel is okay. She's certainly better than listening to Brie Larson in real life. But the point is, this is a filler movie. This is an introduction. Basically, right, this is how you should look at Captain Marvel. This is the future of the MCU. Do you like the way the future is looking? Negativity, a poisonous atmosphere, because that's what it is. And the MCU has never had this before. For me, it's amazing. And as I said in other videos, empires destroy themselves from within. I never saw this happening. I never saw Disney being so stupid. Now, there are also rumours that Captain Marvel is going to be recast. Not on your money. They will never admit they made a mistake. Never. They're going to have to get her to dial back on what she says. She's going to have to come across as a better person. A person that you want to support. A person whose films you want to support. And right now, that's not happening. I am fascinated to see what the opening will be. But nobody should expect a bad opening, a low opening. You should expect it to hit big. But as I predict, and I've been doing my maths from people I've been talking to, and I've been talking to a lot of people, I don't think people are going to go back and rewatch this movie. And the way a film ends up on a big box office, on $1 billion plus box office, if people are so enamored by it, so kind of inspired by it, that they want to keep on going back to watch it again and again. This isn't going to happen with Captain Marvel. You are dreaming. So remember, a week from today, they will be talking about drop-offs. Now, the Shield Media will keep it on the down low, but we will be here on a lot of YouTube channels letting you people know how bad the second week drop-off is. And it will be. They're not going to get away with this. The way they promoted this film, the way they marketed it, was plain wrong. They allowed Brie Larson to go out there and talk utter nonsense. And in the future, it's going to hurt them. Because when Avengers Endgame is over and they kill off some of the characters they're saying they're going to kill off, then they've got to rely on people like Larson, and that is a problem. This is when, you see, you're not going to see much now. You're not going to see much blowback now, but what you will see is a slow, big drop-off of Captain Marvel. So I would imagine that the full box office for Captain Marvel will be around what Wonder Woman made, maybe a little bit more. Maybe it may be able to peak to 850. I don't know globally, but I don't know. It could do that globally. I can't see it making $1 billion because it's just going to drop off so big. So, as I say, after Endgame, this is when the blowback will begin. You mark my words. This is the beginning of the end of the MCU. And it really didn't have to be this way.